Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Good morning, West Michigan. It is 5:45 now as we wake up to a pretty tranquil but very warm morning here in West Michigan. A live view taking you to the Allendale campus of Grand Valley State University. And you can notice that those winds are really still pretty active here, even early this morning. Traffic moving into and out of downtown Grand Rapids. This is the southern end of the S-curve, US 131 north and southbound. Temperatures this morning, boy, it is definitely a mild and muggy morning. Temperatures outside are holding steady in the low 70s in most inland areas. There are a few spots along and south of I-94 where temperatures are still in the 60s, and a few spots along the lakeshore with temperatures in the 60s as well this morning. These readings, by the way, are a good 5 to 15 degrees warmer than we were at this point yesterday morning in most places. And you can notice places like Big Rapids, Mount Pleasant, Midland into Alma, a good 15 to 20 degrees warmer than yesterday. Again, we've maintained that southerly wind all night. Our humidity levels are on the increase, and all of those ingredients coming together to really keep temperatures quite toasty even this early in the morning. Now, as we look at Storm Track Live radar, you'll notice that we are starting out with dry conditions outside this morning. We should see again a pretty sunrise in most places. We're going to keep our eyes focused on some pretty active and stormy weather developing back to our west this morning from the Dakotas into central and northern Minnesota. All of this again energizing as there's a dynamic area of let's just say different kinds of weather conditions off to our west, and it's that contrast zone in the atmosphere that is working to generate those showers and storms. And as that presses eastward, this is where the dynamics will be the best for severe weather to develop today across central and northern Wisconsin, the UP, northern extreme northwest lower Michigan. Also favorable spots for some strong to severe thunderstorms. Again, the most favorable area where you see the orange, that's where there is a moderate risk of severe weather, and where you see the yellows, that's the slight risk area for severe weather. So again, chance of an isolated thunderstorm developing in areas north of Grand Rapids, but again, that'll be the case for today and tomorrow, where the best dynamics for severe weather will stay back to our west and north. And that should be the case here on Tuesday as well. Minnesota into western Iowa, eastern Nebraska, and the eastern Dakotas could see some stronger thunderstorms developing here as we head into Monday night and Tuesday. Again, futurecast, chances of rain aren't zero over the next several days, but it really certainly looks as though the storm track should keep most of that active weather to our west and north. By later Monday into Monday night, right along and just north of the I-96 corridor, could see a stray shower or thunderstorm work through. But again, the further north you are, the more likely it will be to see any of that kind of activity developing. As we take you to a couple of sky cam shots near the lakeshore, this is Lake Bacatow, and you'll notice that it is still a very blustery morning. Boy, even looking at some whitecaps there on the Lake Bacatow surface. So once again, just an indication of how strong those winds are this morning. And as we take you to Grand Haven, you notice it's already really quite choppy out there. The red flags will once again be flying at the beaches up and down the Lake Michigan shoreline. So if you're heading to the lakeshore, again, a refreshing place to visit because of how cool those water temperatures are in the 50s and 60s. But again, stay off the piers and breakwaters and out of the water. And there is also a small craft advisory in effect for today as well, with those waves running at least 3 to 6 feet. Temperatures again very steamy over the next couple of days. Readings in the low 90s for highs today, 90 tomorrow, low 90s again here on Tuesday. Showers and storms a pretty good bet late Tuesday night into Wednesday as a cool front finally works through the area, and that will again come along with at least a break from the extreme heat and humidity as we close out the week and head into the weekend. Big activities coming up later this week and into the weekend. We've got the Meyer LPGA Classic coming in, the professional golfers that will be teeing up at Blythefield Country Club, the B93 birthday bashes this weekend as well. Lots of things going on, so we're really hoping that the weather cooperates.
Absolutely. All right, Terry, thank you for that.